Welcome to A Better Day with Julie. It is all about online shopping. And I'll be honest with you, I have not mastered that yet. So I've brought my fashion girlfriend in, Katherine Quigg from Engineering and Style. And boy, we've got some good stuff to talk about today. Welcome to the show.
Oh, thanks for having me.
We are so excited to have you. Oh my gosh. So first of all, tell us about what you do during the day in your blog.
So during the day, I'm an engineer.
Okay.
And then I've always kind of had a passion for fashion, you would say. So I write Engineering and Style, at night when I get home. And it's all about things I do outside of work. So food, fashion, mostly fashion, because I really love clothes and shopping.
Yes, and she knows her stuff. So, Katherine, we actually surveyed our A Better Day with Julie audience, and we had some fun on Twitter and Instagram. We're always interacting with our audience and our followers, and we had some questions for you that we just kind of had to find out. So tell us about the art of online shopping. I know some of us have had some experiences with it, but tell us what you found and what's helped you be so successful with online shopping.
Well, I think it's really great because instead of going to a store and looking for stuff, you can search across every store and have it shipped straight to your house. And it's not only saving you time, but a lot of times it's saving you money too.
Okay. Fantastic. And what are some of the things that we should look for versus online shopping versus a store? Because I'll give you a scenario. In certain stores, we will remain nameless, I have found that it's more expensive sometimes online versus in the store. Why is that, based on your experience and your opinion?
I think it really depends on the store. So I think if they're offering free shipping, that's one thing. That's a cost they have to cover when you buy online. But a lot of times you're going to get a better deal if you buy online versus in the store. But once again, it just varies store to store. But if you have a store you really like, I recommend looking at that, seeing is it typically cheaper in the stores, is it typically cheaper online, and just figure it out for that particular, because every store is different. They all have their own deals.
It's like a master of art. Like, you got to keep an eye on it. That's what I found kind of in my experience. Like, you do keep an eye on it, do you kind of take pictures and kind of watch it and send alerts?
I'm not as good as I used to be.
Katherine.
I know, but I used to be quite obsessed, and I'd have items I like, I'd wait for them to go on sale, and then once they did, I'd buy them. And then a really great tool also is if you find something you like, just to take, it usually has a name. It's such and such dress by this brand. Do a Google search and see what other stores it's available at.
Very good tip.
And find the lowest price.
That's it. That's it. So sometimes it's cheaper on Amazon, or you may find it on a website that you didn't know, as long as it's legitimate, of course. But question for you, is there a certain time, based on your experience, like during the week? I know sometimes I've heard Tuesdays are the best day to get your travel tickets. Is there a certain time frame? Is it better on the weekends versus during the week?
I think once again, it's store dependent, because even the airline rule, it's not true for Southwest.
You're right. That's a very good point.
So if you have a store you like, pay attention to those things. Obviously, Victoria's Secret, shop the 7 a.m. annual sale. That's an easy one. Everyone knows about that.
Absolutely. Question for you. Another question for you that came up with some of our questions from our audience. How do you combat the sizing? How do you combat, and what I mean by that is, for instance, if you're a size 4, but it's a 6, and I know I've kind of experienced that with some of the ones I frequently go to, but it's you get it, and then you're all disappointed, and then you can't get it.
I don't think there's any way to completely do away with that, but the best thing you can do is actually measure yourself and compare it against the size chart, and that'll prevent a lot of that from happening. But sometimes you get things that are just strangely sized.
Absolutely. Okay. All right. Couple more questions that I got to ask you. What have been some of your latest favorite deals, and where and why?
Latest? I'm going to say my greatest of all time. How about that? Because some of the stuff I'm wearing right now.
Do tell. I love it.
So this jacket is real leather. It's one of my favorites. I actually got it on a site called My Habit.
My Habit.
MyHabit.com.
Okay.
It's run by Amazon. It's like a flash sale site. But I got this leather jacket for under $200.
You're kidding.
It's real leather, and I love it. It's one of my favorites.
MyHabit.com, and we'll make sure and include all these websites and tips that she's given us at A Better Day with Julie. Awesome. And tell us about the rest of your outfit, because it's loving it.
So the skirt is from Banana Republic. I got it on clearance. It's one of those things I saw and I kind of liked, and then you just wait and hope that they mark it down, and eventually they did.
I love it. I love it. And then your floral blouse, also
it's actually
darling.
A dress. But so it's a very short dress. So if we're going to work, I like wearing a skirt over the top.
And is that something that you learned about online? Or just kind of played with it?
Yeah, I kind of played with it. I kind of thought, oh, I like wearing this. How else can I wear it in a different way? But anyway, this skirt or this dress is real silk, and I got it for about $20 on Amazon.
Beautiful. My girl, she is a deal girl. Love her, love her, love her. So tell me about, one of the other questions that came up is basically, you know, what's more cost effective as far as online shopping versus retail shopping inside actually the store, in your opinion?
I think a lot of the big retailers, you're going to find the same price.
Okay.
Nordstrom, you're probably going to find the same price online as you do in the store. But once again, I think the power of online shopping is being able to compare so many retailers right away. And that even though if there is a store where it's cheaper to go to the physical store, it's your time to get there, it's the cost to get there, it's going through the store and hoping they have your size. Whereas online, you can just click and they'll tell you right away. And then it's also, maybe it was cheaper in a different store, but are you gonna go to 50 stores in a day and check the price? No, but you can do that online in 10 minutes.
That's a good point. Very, very good point. What has been your experience with online matching and price matching? Because I know like certain stores, like certain retailers will price match certain things. Kind of walk us through that process.
I've never actually, so yeah, some retailers will say they will price match. I've never actually forced them to do that because most of the time if they say they price match, it's already the lowest price.
Interesting. Say that again. I want to hear that again.
If they say they price match, they probably already have the lowest price.
Okay,
unless there's some sort of big deal somewhere. But
now I'll be honest with you. I'll have a little confession. I have actually done some online shopping. You know, certain brands, and I'll use my Nordstrom experience. That's actually one of my favorite stores. You guys know that. Our Better Today with Julie followers know that. But where I have actually seen it at one of their competitor retail stores, and they didn't have it in the system, and they actually honored it for me. They did it right there on the spot, talking to the online. So it pays to ask. You never know. You have not if you ask not. So I'm like, always ask, right? Why not? You have nothing to lose. Absolutely.
The worst thing that can happen is they say no.
Tell us some of your favorite. We're in the spring now. We're excited. Everybody's like looking at what's trending and all that. We've had segments on handbags and shoes and all these great things. But in your opinion, where are some of the best sites to get some of the best deals currently right now? For fashion specifically. Overall,
I'd say Amazon, they run the site called My Habit. So that's one of my favorites. They have new deals every day. A lot of times it's either stuff from previous seasons, which is the best way to buy if you really want to get to good deals, or off season. But if you're buying stuff that's very versatile, it's going to be timeless and you're going to be able to wear it for years anyway. So that's my favorite. There's another site exactly like it called Gilt, which is actually where I got these shoes.
Cute, cute, cute. Love them.
Valentino knockoffs, but I got them before you could even find Valentino knockoffs.
Interesting. So Gilt.com. Okay, fantastic. So
they also run Gilt City, so that might be something that you're more familiar with.
And is it just, it covers all fashion, just not shoes, just not, for those that are not familiar with it, shoes, handbags?
Shoes, handbags, home goods.
That's trouble right there. Oh my gosh. Oh, even home. Even home things. Okay, awesome.
And it's all higher quality stuff that's been marked down.
Even better. I'm telling you, you stay connected with us. We're gonna get some great deals for you at A Better Day with Julie. Well, Katherine, thank you so much for sharing so many great tips. I'm telling you, we're going to be ready to go master online shopping. Of course, I'm going to tag her all the great deals that I'm going to be getting online based on what she shared with us tonight. How do we stay connected with you?
Of course, you can follow me on Instagram. It's Engineering and Style, or my blog. It's engineering-in-style.com.
Awesome. And before she goes, she's got to share these sunglasses, and I'm kind of got mine. I'm like, I wanted to steal it from her while we're filming tonight, but she wouldn't share them with me. But I wanted you guys to see. Now, did you specifically get these online?
Well, I actually saw them on Instagram and I kind of fell in love with them. But they're a company called Fry's, and it's actually a local Chicago company.
Get out of here.
And they have, I'd say, two lines. One is cheaper sunglasses that can be very trendy and very unusual, but they're like $10 a pair.
You're kidding.
Which is great. So I have a few pairs of those, but then these are their higher quality line. They're like $50.
I'm thinking like, those look like I'm thinking maybe Burberry, I'm thinking Chanel-ish and Prada, and all three of them in one.
Actually, they remind me of the Celine ones. That's why I really like them, but they're not. They're much more affordable than that.
I'm telling you, see, we always are talking about deals. Well, thank you so much for sharing. I did not want to end without my girls seeing those, my favorite sunglasses that I want to steal from Katherine. Of course, stay connected with us at A Better Day with Julie. We, of course, want you to hit the subscribe button and follow us at Instagram. We got lots of exciting promotions and deals going on, and gift cards and all these great things at A Better Day with Julie, and we'll talk to you soon.